Hello there, I'm Dr. David Cale, President of the Australian Chiropractors Association, and welcome to this update for September 2022. On September 1, the Australian Council for Safety and Quality in Healthcare released its low back pain clinical care standard. A clinical care standard is like a clinical practice guideline, but also differs from that. Rather than describing all the components of care for a specific condition, it outlines key areas of care where the need for quality improvement is greatest. The standard contains a number of what's called quality statements that describe the level of clinical care expected for people presenting with low back pain, and by doing so aims to improve outcomes. Like a guideline, it cannot, nor is it designed to replace clinical decision making, but be a guide to inform and improve. The ACA gave input into the development of the standard and endorses it. Back problems broadly are the number one cause of lost work productivity, early retirement and income poverty in Australia. The ACA believes the standard to be a significant body of work which will help address this burden. It places a biopsychosocial model to the forefront, looking to change practices which have been shown to be poorly supported by evidence. The impetus for it arose when it was discovered that the referral by GPs for CT scans and the prescription of medications varied widely across different regions in Australia, and this rightly questioned whether common practices were indeed evidence-informed. It has been developed with all points of primary care in mind, understanding the predominance of medical general practice and the large potential for change therein. The ACA does hold one reservation with the standard that we have communicated consistently to the Commission. The ACA holds that quality statement number 3, reserve imaging for suspected serious pathology, is too restrictive for chiropractors. By nature of the mode of care used by us, hands-on, physical, the utility of imaging for chiropractors may be different to that of other practitioners. In addition to the incidence of serious pathology, factors such as anatomical variance, degree of degeneration and biomechanical factors have long been incorporated into the decision-making process of chiropractors with the intention of optimising patient outcomes. Practitioner experience may not always be fully available for capture in a standard development process, particularly in a multidisciplinary context, yet it remains a key component of evidence-based practice. ACA policy on imaging, keeping that clinical decision making at the forefront within an evidence-based context, is consistent with the Chiropractors Registration Board guidelines. The ACA has endorsed the standard as we believe it holds great value and great potential to help improve particularly the medical management of lower back pain, and being involved in forums such as this allows us to further promote our position as to the value of chiropractic care. I encourage you to digest the standard and have it inform you, placing it in the context of the broader primary care environment. You may have seen a negative story in the media recently regarding the chiropractic care of children. This is nothing new, and as always, there is no real story, simply a rehashing of what has been done previously. Quite a few of our members have been contacted by media people asking for comment. I advise you strongly not to make any comment, as tempting as it may be for you to set the record straight, because these people are only looking for material with which they can embellish their take on things and even catch you out saying something that is difficult to support. So please refer all such requests for comment to us at the ACA and we will take care of it. In time, our intention is to have more positive stories about chiropractic published, including on the care of children. We know we have a good story to tell on the back of the Safer Care Victoria review, but it needs to be done with us controlling the narrative. Please carefully assess your online material, making sure it is within the advertising guidelines, and please don't post videos of you checking babies, as it potentially gives these people material to sensationalise. And on the subject of videos generally, we are concerned about the seeming growth in popularity of adjusting footage being used as promotional material. The problem with these is the lack of context around them. We may understand that in order to reach a point where an adjustment is performed, a thorough history and exam has taken place, and and being informed consent has been given, etc. But a member of the public watching the footage more than likely has no idea of any of that. It may even appear to them that the aim is to hear a big crack and that's all there is to it. It potentially minimises and, in my opinion, undermines chiropractic. We've discussed this issue with the registration board, and it appears that if a complaint is made, you may well be on shaky ground with them if you are posting these videos. We would very much prefer you to keep things in-house and generate referrals internally through your outstanding results with people, rather than going to the general public and risking such problems. Finally, I'd love to see you in Sydney at our national conference. It will be a celebration of our profession, a wonderful opportunity to learn with the broad program on offer, and a terrific chance to reconnect with each other after these past few years. I hope to see you there. That's all from me. Love what you do what you love, and do what you do with love. Thanks.